Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. मैं हूं Radha and I have brought for you the Lady Special series back with part 7. In this part, we are going to discuss a picture and 5 sample PPDT and TAT stories, specifically if you are a women candidate appearing for SSB interview. Let's see what is the picture for today's session. So here it is a picture, a very negative picture some would say, because you can see a woman who is wearing a sari sitting on a park bench maybe, and she is upset because she has her head on her she has her hand on her forehead. Part of her sari pallu is down, and a boy is sitting next to her, trying to console her or saying something. Right, so let us see what kind of story you can write on this picture, because as I said, some of you may consider it to be a negative picture. So let's see. First story you can write is: Anjali, a hardworking student, had been preparing for her civil services exam for years. However, she faced constant rejection due to financial constraints and lack of resources. After failing her recent attempt, she was devastated and sat alone on a park bench, overwhelmed with emotions. The image shows Anjali with her head in her hands, crying in frustration. Her friend Rohan, who had always supported her, sits beside her, offering words of encouragement. He reassures her that failure is just a stepping stone to success. Motivated by Rohan's support, Anjali regains her confidence. She resumes her preparation with greater determination. Eventually, her hard work pays off and she clears the exam, fulfilling her dream of becoming an IAS officer. तो क्या क्वालिटीज हमें देखने को मिल रहा है कैंडिडेट का इस स्टोरी से? उनका resilience, emotional control and perseverance. Second story जो आप लिख सकते हैं is that Priya, a domestic abuse survivor, had finally found the courage to leave her toxic relationship. However, the emotional scars still haunted her. She sat in the park, struggling with painful memories. The image shows Priya sitting with her face in her hands, overwhelmed by emotions. Her close friend Aditya gently holds her hand, reminding her of her strength and bravery. Encouraged by Aditya's support, Priya decides to join a support group for survivors. With time, she heals emotionally and begins counseling others, becoming a beacon of hope for victims of abuse. तो यहाँ पे इस कैंडिडेट के करेज, इमोशनल मैच्योरिटी और एम्पैथी देखने को हमें इस स्टोरी से मिल रहा है. थर्ड स्टोरी आप लिख सकते हैं: काव्या, a passionate entrepreneur, had launched her own startup. Despite her dedication, her business faced repeated financial losses. Disheartened, she sat in the park, doubting her capabilities. The image shows Kavya sitting with her head down, battling self-doubt. Her business partner Aryan consoles her, reassuring her that failure is part of the journey to success. With Aryan's support, Kavya gains the confidence to push through. She restructures her business plan and secures new investors. Her business eventually flourishes, earning recognition for its innovative approach. So through this story, we can see the candidates' determination, adaptability, and leadership qualities. Fourth story that you can write is: Meera recently lost her mother to a prolonged illness. The grief weighed heavily on her, leaving her emotionally shattered. She visited the park where she and her mother used to spend time together. The image shows Meera sitting on a bench, overcome with sorrow, as she covers her face with her hands. Her cousin Arjun sits beside her, offering comfort and reminding her of her mother's strength and love. With Arjun's support, Meera slowly begins to heal. She channels her grief into creating a charitable trust in her mother's name, helping underprivileged patients with medical expenses, turning her pain into a purpose. सो इस स्टोरी में अगर क्या देखने को मिल रहा है कैंडिडेट का, हमें क्या क्वालिटीज देखने को मिल रहा है? उनका कंपैशन, इमोशनल स्टेबिलिटी और रेजिलियंस. Fifth story that you can write on this picture is: Sneha, a national level athlete, had been training vigorously for a championship. Unfortunately, she was disqualified due to a minor technical error. The disqualification shattered her spirit. The image depicts Sneha sitting in the park, devastated and tearful. Her coach Aman sits beside her, encouraging her not to give up and to focus on the next event. Inspired by Aman's unwavering belief in her, Sneha resumes her training with renewed determination. She eventually wins the next championship, making her nation proud. So we can see the candidate's determination, willpower and perseverance through the story that she wrote. तो इस तरह की स्टोरी आपको लिखना है अपने अपकमिंग पीपीडीटी एंड टैट में, एंड योर क्वालिटीज कैन बी वेल evaluated like this by the assessors. ऐसे अगर आप अपने अपकमिंग एसएसबी के लिए तैयारी करना चाहते हैं, make sure you join our app, and for that you have to download our SSBCrack exams app from the Google Play Store, and then you can join our SSB interview online coaching, जिसके थ्रू आप लाइव क्लासेस में भी हमारे मेंटर्स के साथ इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हैं. We have also provided a lot of written defense exam related courses. You can get hold of the course and start your preparation, and use the code warrior10 while getting your enrollment so that you get 10% off on the courses. In the next part, I'm going to see you very soon, where I'm going to bring another picture and some sample PPDT and stat stories. Specifically, if you are a women candidate, these parts are going to be very, very useful for the series is the Lady Special series. So see you next very soon. Till then, stay tuned with us, stay positive and motivated. Jai.
अगर आप एक डिफेंस एस्पिरेंट हैं और एसएसबी इंटरव्यू, एनडीए, सीडीएस, एफकैट जैसे एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं तो आप एसएसबी क्रैक एग्जाम्स के कोर्स को चेक करना ना भूलें। आप हमारी लर्निंग एप्लीकेशन को गूगल प्ले स्टोर से भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं।